We should define some common vocabulary words before we get started. And let's begin with the most simple, cloud computing. Other terms covered will give you a good foundation for the remainder of this presentation. But first, let's talk a little bit about cloud computing and the definition that we're actually going to be using for the remainder of this presentation. It's the on-demand delivery of compute power, database storage, applications, and other IT resources through a cloud service platform via the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. We got this definition from Amazon, and since this is on Amazon, we thought that this definition would be most applicable. Types of cloud computing models. So the three main ones are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. The infrastructure as a service, it represents the base of the pyramid without which the whole entire architecture cannot exist. IaaS provides hardware such as CPUs, memory, storage, networks, and load balancers. Examples of IaaS provides includes Amazon, Rackspace, and GoGrid. Platforms as a service, this actually helps users by removing the underlying tasks of managing hardware and operating systems. The benefit of PaaS is that it allows users to make the biggest use of their competitive advantage instead of planned resources, patching, etc. Basically, the heavy lifting or tedious tasks are taken care of for the users. The third one is software as a service. You've probably heard of this quite a bit just as a user, but software as a service provides you with a completed product that is run and managed by the service provider. In most cases, people referring to software as a service are referring to end user application. With a SaaS offering, you do not have to think about how the service is maintained or how the underlying infrastructure is managed. You only need to think about how you will use the particular piece of software. A common example of SaaS application is web-based email, where you can send and receive emails without having to manage featuring additions to the email product or maintain the servers and operating systems that the email program is running on. Other examples could be in Zendesk, where as the user you're actually just working with and you have to really worry about everything that's going on behind the scenes, or even Yelp is a good example. There are some other vocabulary words you'll hear throughout the AWS, through our AWS presentation, and so we need to cover a few more of these now, and we'll actually discuss these detail more and more throughout this video. So for now, let's just familiarize ourselves with these terms. The storage terms that we'll be using are these four main ones. S3, which means Amazon's simple storage service. S3 is object storage built to store and retrieve any amount of data from anywhere. Websites and mobile apps, corporate applications, and data from IoT sensors or devices. Athena. So Athena is an interactive query service that makes it easy to analyze data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Athena is serverless, so there's no infrastructure to manage, and you pay only for the queries that you run. Redshift. Redshift is a fast, fully managed data warehouse that makes it simple and cost-effective to analyze all your data using standard SQL and your existing business intelligence tools. DynamoDB. So DynamoDB is a fast and flexible NoSQL database server or service for all applications that need consistent single-digit millisecond latency at any scale. The other one will be for your business intelligence terms. It's just going to be QuickSight. This one is fast, easy to use, and for business analytics. So being able to see basically the eyes and ears of what your business is doing, QuickSight will be great for this.